What's up, guys? It's Gootecks and Mike Ross, and we are here with our old friend, Long Island Joe. Long Island Joe.
What's up?
Long time no see.
Warriors, sir. How's things? You look good. You look good. I like these pants. You too. I like those shorts.
Thank you.
You look all right.
Thank you.
look
I
all
wasn't
right.
sure whether to put on pants.
You look all right. I like it.
Well, you know, we're here on the set.
Yeah, exactly.
The set.
The set.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, don't knock the set. Right?
No, this is it. This place is nice.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since you've been here, Joe.
20 E3. Not this last E3. We were playing a Street Fighter V beta.
Yeah.
It was just a bait. It was just a concept.
I was like, what is this?
just a concept. Didn't know what the future would hold.
Now it's real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been officially released.
Yeah. It has.
I don't even know where to start with this guy. There's so much to go into, but
We should start at the beginning.
let's start at the beginning.
You know.
Guys, I'm all ears, kid. I'm all ears.
I mean, a lot of people maybe who just started watching Street Fighter,
Yeah.
you know, they just happened to work at a place where ESPN2 was on, and they
right.
saw,
That's right. Yeah.
and they saw the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. In one way or another, yes.
In different places.
different times.
Yeah, different times. But they saw you, Joe,
Yeah.
and you know, maybe they don't know a lot about you. Maybe they're like, who's this guy? Is this guy some sort of overnight success?
Ooh.
Oh, I kind of
And you know what they say. Every
little.
every overnight success was 7 years of hard
Yeah.
work in the making,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah,
so
at least 7.
at minimum.
At least. How old am I? Oh my
We
God.
know that. We
Thank
know
you.
that.
I know you guys know that.
Yeah.
I know you guys know that. Yeah.
We were kids.
Yeah.
We were kids. 2008.
That's right.
I know. I know. It's
Really,
really.
He's like,
we
oh,
lost him. Yeah.
Oh my
Has
god.
anybody seen Ryan?
Yeah,
Still looking for Ryan.
No.
I guess we don't have to go that far. We could just
Yeah.
start with
We don't
like,
have-
so you know, you
So-
brought yourself out here for E3.
Yeah.
To play the beta, and then you
Yeah.
played
You
all
did
the
win one of the
betas.
tournaments then, right?
I did,
To
correct,
get
yes.
the
To get a
PS4.
Yes, I did. I
Excellent.
did.
Yeah.
I thought that was the end of my reign.
Yeah, I did too.
You guys
I thought that was the end of my reign. I thought that was it.
That was it? You were ready to go
was
out
it.
on top?
That's-
got my
I mean,
PS4.
that's-
1-0.
That's classic Joe. I'm always good at like when games first come out, and then that's it.
You thought you'd already
Classic Joe. That was it. The beta
You
was
thought
over
you-
with.
Yeah, you already shot your wad. before a year before the game even came out.
That's just what it is.
8 months.
Fool couldn't hold it just for a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, he was
That's
too
it.
excited.
I couldn't do it.
But you know, when we were talking yesterday, you said that at the time you felt like Street Fighter V was the most important fighting game to come out ever.
I do. I still think that.
It's almost as though you saw the future.
I still think that.
That's right.
I mean, if anyone was paying half attention,
Yeah.
you could kind of see. You don't have to be Nostradamus.
Okay. Yeah, right.
No,
I
if you were
agree.
paying half attention, I think I don't want to say it's obvious, but you get a good feel that the game is really important.
But then there were, but then aren't there? Did you run into like a lot of opposition with people that you knew that were like, yeah, but Joe, what about fighting game X, Y,
And
Z?
why? Yes. You know, and I mean, look, it's first, were we wrong? I don't think. I still think it's a pretty important game.
Okay.
I still do. Can I get a yes from you too?
I agree.
Oh,
What do you
I
think?
agree 1,000%.
Goes without saying.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I could go a step further.
Let me
but,
hear it.
But not anymore. Not anymore, because that's not true. You know, there's other games that are, you know, I don't want to say, there's other games that are really important.
I agree. I think
Melee and like Smash 4,
absolutely.
right? Like, those
I
games
think-
are really big.
I think a lot of games are important for a lot of different reasons,
Yeah,
especially for the individual scenes. Like, there's a bubble of FGC, then you have
Yeah,
all
of
these side
course, of
branches
course,
of
of
everything
course.
else. But I really think
for
that Street
us-
Fighter, unfortunately, expands the entire bubble,
I agree.
not just the individual pockets of like other
100%.
games. I think Street Fighter being big affects Melee.
Yep,
It will
I
affect
agree.
Guilty Gear. It will affect KOF. It will affect Tekken. The fact that people can see it on this scale, and then people by themselves will branch off and be like, all right, this is cool, but what is that game? You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like it's going to just expand from there. Again, so Street Fighter itself expands the whole bubble of the FGC, which then expands those small pockets of everything else.
I agree.
If you,
Like,
Don't shoot- don't shoot me. I'm
We
just-
definitely got targets.
God forbid I have an opinion.
rising tide raises all ships.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't
This
met
is
him,
why.
this is Gootecks.
This is why.
That's Gootecks.
This is
right
why.
there.
This is why.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Gootecks.
Yes.
Well, we've all been trying to build, raise the tide.
Yeah.
Make the pie bigger for everybody for years now. Cheers to that. Careful, Mike. It's bad luck to cheers with water.
Don't worry about it. I do it my whole life. Drink up. Drink up.
And look at you now.
Raise your water glasses at home as
Yeah.
well. Or your mugs, if you guys
So, thinking about Street Fighter V being like the most important fighting game for people who play fighting games seriously, since the game, came out in February, what sort of path have you taken? How much have you put in to the game since it came out?
Well, when the game first came out, I was like white on rice, boy. I was like every day.
Yeah.
I must have slept for the first month. Probably, like, all jokes aside, during the week I probably slept for 3 hours a night, maybe. Because I would go to one tournament and I would go home, sleep, wake up in 3 hours, go to work, come home, we drive to another tournament, do that, we'll go home again. It probably lasted for easy a month. Me and like my little squad, all the Long Island cats, we went to every single tournament, back to back to back to back for like a whole month. We played a lot in the house, we played a lot of the beta. Prior to that, there were like 4 PCs on my floor and just monitors everywhere. We're all playing the beta. But I will admit, I kind of died down a little bit. Not really sure why. I think the New York scene in general kind of slowed down a little bit.
Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of reasons why. One is just the demographic of New York. It's actually really difficult for us to travel sometimes. Yes, I live an hour away.
Unless you live like in the city?
Exactly, yeah. And like, one of the closer boroughs to like Manhattan or whatever. I live in New York, yes, I live in Long Island, New York. But to get to like Manhattan and other places, I gotta cross a bridge, I gotta take a tunnel, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's
traffic.
Yeah, it's difficult. It is. I mean, I could take a 2.5-hour train ride to get to the next level, and then take a 2.5-hour train ride to come home, and then have to go to work in the morning. And I got to get up at 5:15, 5:25 the latest every day, Monday through Friday. So if you have I would be late to work if I took the train there.
Yeah.
So I have to drive. I mean, granted, look, I know some people can do it, some people can't. There's other extenuating circumstances, but we try our best. And I think that the first couple of months, we just got like burnt out, especially me and my guys. And we definitely got burnt out.
Yeah.
But other people, I'm not really sure why. I mean, unfortunately, even like the numbers in next level, they dropped. The first tournament was like 80 or 90.
Yeah.
Then the next one was like 60. Then it was 50. Then it became 30. Then it became 25.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm not wasting sleep, it cost me $40 to get there,
Exactly.
$10 to enter. It's like a $60 day with eating and everything like that. And then I'm going there to play in a 25-man tournament.
Yeah.
If you told me that there was like 50 people, 60, I would go every single Wednesday. It's good, you get competition, it's more exciting. Or I walk in the door and it's empty and there's like the same 10 people.
Right.
It's like, I don't know, a little discouraging to play at that point.
Are they doing
at least
it
there?
Are they doing it this upcoming Wednesday?
Yes, I believe the numbers have gotten better because they moved next level. It's in a different location now, so I believe the numbers are a little bit better. But
Easier,
again,
it's still difficult for you to
it's
get
still.
to
I actually haven't been there myself, but I'm sure it can't be much different. I believe
Right.
it's still in like the same area.
Gotcha.
So it's not going to be much different for me to get to.
Damn.
But yeah, the scene in general, it's just I'm not really sure what happened. I feel like how do I put it? There's a lot of disconnect, I guess, amongst the different branches of New York.
Different clicks.
Yeah, could be clicky.
Can you talk a little bit
I could.
about what was going through your head during the commute to Las Vegas this year? What type of stuff were you telling yourself? Yeah, what type of conversations did you have with other people? Beforehand to like mentally get you ready. What was going through the mind of Joe?
I was actually pretty calm. I was pretty confident because I feel like I'm pretty good at the game. You know what I'm saying? And I think I play enough where I'm not like in Street Fighter 4. I was kind of hot and cold. I played a little bit. I didn't play for like 4 months. Then I played at a tournament, and then I was very. But now like I've been pretty dedicated to the game and learning the game and staying sharp. Like I've never in my life watched a video of myself like to see why I lost. I do it all the time now. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I know you're a strong advocate of
it works,
watching.
dude.
You gotta watch.
It definitely works. Definitely works.
Those are the most important videos to watch.
Absolutely.
You can watch.
You don't want to watch yourself win. Who cares?
Yeah, you learn nothing. You learn nothing from watching yourself win, except you learn how to feel yourself.
Yeah.
Which is also important.
Learn how to pick yourself up a little bit.
Exactly.
Did you see that?
No,
That's me.
I did that.
man, who does that? That's so
What a
smart.
read. I'm so sick. What a read.
Right. So always go back and watch your wins too every now and then. Feel yourself.
Yeah. But you know, I was confident going. My friends were confident too. I was pretty confident. I saw some of the bracket and I was like, okay, all right, you know, not bad. I mean, granted, I might have to fight. Justin's there and Martin's in my way. Alucard is there. LPN was possibly there. Like, it looked hard, but it definitely wasn't impossible. Right. Because I seen some others, I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like, thank God I'm not over there. Like, some of those things were evil.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
It was, again, it was strong, but it wasn't like, like, yo, I'm not even gonna go to EVO. I'm just gonna go gamble the whole time.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, well, if you throw 5,000 plus people in the mix, you're gonna run into. You're gonna have a roadblock at some point.
Exactly. Yeah. I could have fought. I mean, Fuudo waxed me. I could have fought him. You know, he could have been in my pool, and I would have been like, well, there goes I'm in loser's bracket, and then I hardly played. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it's a dice roll, man. Especially in tournaments sometimes. You know.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about your path. You know, like. Where did you?
What were the challenges?
Yeah.
Where did you? Where were the moments when you might have told yourself, "Crap, I need this. I might let it go right now."
Yeah. What was your?
Or was it
your
just
pool like?
Yeah.
My first pool wasn't bad. A lot of people's first pools were like okay, but the next pool I had Alucard and Marn in my pool, and Vagabond
in quarters,
and Vagabond.
Nice.
It was me, Vagabond, Alucard, Marn. That was my second pool.
And so so for those that didn't go or didn't make it to quarters, how many people were in that? It was like full 32.
It was huge. I was like, this may as well be. What is this?
It's multiple tournaments.
Didn't I get out of this?
No, you back.
I was like, oh my God.
Because your first pool was 16. But then the second pool was like 32, right? Or was it definitely 16?
I don't remember. I think it was bigger.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was bigger.
I think it was bigger too. So, you made it out in winners.
I did.
And
then I had to play either Justin or Chirithi.
Wait, so you made it out of quarters?
And then
winners.
the next, and then I had to play the winner with either Justin or Chirithi.
Who was in finals of your quarters pool? Was it Alucard?
It was me and Alucard were the winners of the quarter pool. I had to play Vagabond. I was up top with Vagabond, who's very good, by the way.
Yeah.
He got third in Texas Showdown. I think he got third.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we saw him in action at bar fights.
Yep.
He's good, man. That guy's good. So I had to play him, and then I had to play the winner of Alucard and Marn.
Gotcha.
Alucard beat Marn. I beat Alucard.
Nice.
And then Alucard had to play Marn again, and then Alucard unfortunately lost to Marn there. Yeah, he got the run back. He got the run back. He got the run back.
Super salty. That's the worst way to lose, right?
Yeah, the guy you just beat.
Yeah, and then it's like it's like, oh, he's got nothing to lose now. He's a loser.
Yeah.
And he's got Mika. Like, this is scary. So then you went on and you said like you were gonna have to battle the winner between Justin and Chirithi.
And that was probably the scariest moment.
Oh, of course.
That was easily the scariest moment because like,
of course,
if you gave me a bat, I couldn't beat Justin.
Wow.
I understand. No, I understand. That is a difficult match.
Yes.
It is an uphill battle.
Yes, it is. It is a struggle. I mean, I've only played him, like I think once in Street Fighter V. I think that's it. So I don't have the experience of playing him, and that's probably the worst possible way to go into playing him. You
he
know
doesn't do anything.
Ever.
He sits on medium kick all day. You can't do anything about it.
I played him at final round, and then I played him in the Royal Rumble at CEO. Those are the only 2 times I played him.
Gotcha.
So again, I was like, oh my God, I gotta play Justin. This sucks. But Chirithi,
like Moses.
Yes. I owe that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna buy you a gift card. I'll take you out to dinner. No, seriously. And look, I've said this numerous times. Justin is my idol as far as FGC goes. I mean, he's been around since I was like 13, 14 years old playing in Chinatown, you know what I'm saying? Everything he has now he deserves. He's clearly like one of the best players in America. No questions asked.
Boy, all grown men now.
And now he's But Chirithi beat him. And then I had to play Chirithy. And even then I was nervous. I was nervous too because he's mad
You're like,
good.
oh shit. This
Yeah, I was like, I was like, great. I got to play the guy that beat Justin. Wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah, it sounds real good. And Chirithy's good at everything. He was good in Third Strike. He was good in Street Fighter 4. He's good in Street Fighter 5. It doesn't matter. He's one of those dudes that's just mad good no matter what.
Absolutely.
But I beat Chirithy.
Was that to get out of semis?
That was the next.
That was pool 1.6.
Yes. There was the first pool. There was the first pool that I got out of. Then I had to play the pool with Mar and Vagabond. Yeah. After that was that, and it was, who did I play after him? I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, at some point, then you had to go up against Kazunoko.
Yes, that was it, Mike. There's nowhere else to go, homie. Actually, I had to play Fuudo first.
You had to play Fuudo.
I had to play Fuudo. Correctamundo, my friend.
Man. That was rough.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Super rough.
Not good. Yeah, he waxed me.
How did you feel after that? Yeah, no, I'm sorry for pride.
I was like, excuse me, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, oh, yeah, 1 second, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. But you were able to hold it together.
Yes.
Focus in time to play Kazunoko.
Yes.
Yeah, how long between losing to Fuudo and having to play Kazunoko? Or your next match?
Unfortunately, I've done this numerous times in the past. I did this at like EVO 2010? Actually, probably 2009 maybe, where I lost. And as soon as I lost, I was like, F it, I'll play. Worst mistake I've ever made.
Yeah.
Worst mistake I have ever made. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I lost. I was like, I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I was like, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. And I was like, I took my sweet ass time going to the bathroom.
Yep. Nice.
I didn't even go to the bathroom. I just stood in the stall like this.
Yeah.
Didn't even go to the bathroom. I stood in the stall.
That's the smart thing to do.
I just thought about everything. I've played Kazunoko before. I played him at CEO. I have a little bit of Kami experience. My friend back home, Diego, uses Kami, or at least used to use Kami. He uses like a bunch of characters now, but he started with Kami, so I have a decent understanding of Nash Kami.
Character wants to do
exactly.
so.
Yeah, what he wants to do, what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So then I remember walking back to. I was going to play on the side stream. I wasn't going to play on the main station. I was supposed to play on the side stream against Kazunoko, and was it Hugo? Yes, it was Hugo. Yes, he was playing already. He got there. I was like, wow, nice.
Hugo, where you been?
Yeah,
man?
dude.
Showed up out of nowhere. It's ninth.
Yeah, ninth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember walking. I was going to the bathroom when he was playing. So when I walked to the station, they were like, no, main stage, man. I'm like, okay. So I go to stuff, and I was like, did Hugo win? And they were like, no. And I was like, so it's only me? They're like, yeah.
Only Joe, the last American.
I was like, so it's only me, and I was like,
yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
nice.
Here we go.
Nice.
Here we go. But even playing Kazunoko, I wasn't super confident, but I wasn't scared. Like I was afraid of Fuudo, 100%. I could say I'm afraid of him as a player, and I'm afraid of Mika as a character.
Yeah.
So the whole thing,
just
totally. I was like, damn, this is not good. But Kazunoko, I was like, I know I can beat Kazunoko. I know for a fact I can beat him.
How did it go at CEO?
Yeah.
I beat him.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
I beat him. I think it was just casuals. Like it wasn't like tournament. We were just playing casuals. And it was 2-1. I believe it was 2-1. Yeah.
So,
3-1. Sorry, it was first to 3. Sorry.
After you beat Kazunoko. Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Yeah. How did you feel? What was like the first thought that went through your mind?
I did it. That's it. I was like, oh my god, I did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing since I was like, honestly, dude, I've been playing fighting games since I'm probably 4 years old.
Yeah.
And there's no greater thing than that. There's really not. Like that is, besides winning, that's the second, like, I don't care if you're 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3, 2, 1, you're either in the top 8 or you're first. Everything else in the middle,
That's true.
It's like, whatever. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
granted,
exactly.
there's like a money difference, but at least
Yeah.
you
But
got there.
You ain't thinking about the money like that.
No, absolutely. It wasn't even, dude.
No.
I wasn't even the first thing on my mind was, oh my god, I'm getting this bread.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last thing I even care about. I don't even care if it was a free tournament. I'd be like, whatever,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Just, the fact that I got there, man, it really was like the most amazing experience, especially for me. Like I said, this has been at least half of my life since I'm like 4 years old, dude. In going to grade school, getting out of grade school, dad taking me to the arcade at 5. Mom taking me to do laundry in the laundromat at 6, and I'm playing Tekken 2 in the laundromat. You know what I'm saying?
They got a cabinet there.
It's exactly. Of course, in the
They got a
laundromat.
cabinet
Of course,
there,
yeah. So again, to get there, man, it's like one of the greatest, honestly, the greatest experiences of my life. Not even a question. No questions asked.
So now, as somebody who's been playing forever, you go into ballrooms, hotel ballrooms to play your top 8 matches. This year.
This year it was a little
This
different.
year was a little different. Like,
I almost threw up.
Yeah.
I felt sick.
Oh,
I
before
felt
you walked
sick
out there?
because we had to be there. Oh, funny story about walking out there.
Yeah.
Ask me that again. Don't forget that one. Ask me that again. There's like a green room.
Yeah.
Like when bands play, you sit in the back of the green room, they call you, walk out on stage,
Yeah.
do your thing, whatever. So there's a little green room. Couple, EVO things I'm about to give away right now. So you're in the green room, right? Everybody's playing their respective game. There's Melee was on, and there's Street Fighter 5 stuff, whatever. So we're all in the green room. This is at like 10:30 because we have to get pictures taken, whatever. So I remember we have a bracelet on. It's like all access. So I'm walking in and out of the Mandalay Bay. I'm like, this is crazy, dude. What am I doing in back of the Mandalay Bay?
Yeah.
What am I doing here? Why am I here?
Yes.
So of course I'm a very deep, like emotional guy. I really am. So like I'm walking by myself with my backpack on, looking down,
Taking
just
it all
taking it
in.
in, dude. Like reminiscing about my life, my family, my friends, my relationships, everything. I'm thinking about my entire life, dude. Seriously thinking, that's how important it is to me. I'm thinking about my entire life walking around the back of the Mandalay Bay. But then, unfortunately, I moved the curtain. I was like,
Oh no, you messed up.
I was like,
You messed up. You took a peek.
yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can't go out there. I can't do it.
Yeah, like, I'll just tell them, like, it's cool, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the honor, opportunity, but I'm good.
Dude, I opened the curtain and I saw the Megatron thing and I was just like, no, I can't do this, dude. I can't do this. It was really, really nerve. One of the only times, I mean, I'm not afraid. I was on the EVO stage a couple of times. I'm like, whatever, dude. I played on streams and it's like,
That's a little different.
no,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that is completely different.
This is-
Ask me a question again when about top 8 because I have another thing to say. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
tell us, tell us about walking out there. Once you're in top
okay.
eight,
Great
So, funny you ask.
because you had a long walk.
That was a long walk.
Before that, more EVO secrets.
Okay.
So everyone's in the back room playing whatever.
Yeah.
We were there again. We had to be there at 10:30 to do a couple things, and we were able to leave, but we had to be back at 5:30. Had to be back. So of course I'm a timely gentleman. You know, I'm gonna come back. I'm there 5:21, something like that.
Yeah, very
of course,
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So hanging out in the back, and a couple guys were already there. Like Aether was playing in the corner, and Nemo was playing on the other one. And Infiltration is sitting on the seat. As soon as you walk in, there's a chair right there. So I'm like, okay, hi everybody. And let me tell you, a little uncomfortable being the only American in the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no one, everyone's just doing their thing, and I'm like,
Yep.
okay. Besides that, so obviously the match just started at 7. Infiltration sat in the chair the entire time, did not move, did not play a single game, didn't pick up a stick, didn't look at his cell phone. He sat in a chair like this.
I love it.
And he just walked.
There was really nothing to watch.
He was meditating.
I swear to you, he didn't do anything.
That fool was in the zone.
He didn't play. He didn't talk. He didn't watch.
Oh,
you guys
he spoke. He spoke a little bit to like whatever, but he probably said about a minute worth of words, conversation
those few
exchanges,
hours.
and that's it. He didn't move. And I was like, this dude is not going to play. He's not going to pick up a
That's
stick.
so
He's
sick.
not going to do anything. Everybody else, I played a little bit.
Yeah.
Aether was playing. Nemo was playing. Like everybody was playing. MOV was messing around.
He is a strong advocate of believing that, once you get to a certain point, playing doesn't help your game anymore.
Really?
Only thinking about the match. He said that like several times. He said because you can only reach a certain ceiling, and then after that, it all becomes about thinking about certain situations and how to get out of it, what you should do.
What a guy.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably why he was sitting there just not doing anything.
Yeah.
He was visualizing. I think that fool went as far as to visualizing what he's gonna say after he wins too. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
He started from his first winner's match
Yep.
and got all the way to when I win, I'm gonna say
Yep.
this.
He said, yeah, like, right? That guy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but he's a machine.
I mean, I think the other thing to consider too is that you get one super bar. You start the round every morning with a new super bar, and if you're not wasting, but if you spend some of your bar playing before the
Do you know
match,
I actually
talking
get
to
like
a
that?
lot of people.
I get like that. I drain myself where I can't play no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it
So-
physically drains me. I'm like, I don't want to play
Yeah,
anymore.
like I need to stop. I need to make my brain focus on something.
So it's like if he's just chilling, not chilling, but if he's not expending any additional unnecessary energy, then you know, because it's a marathon. I mean, how many matches did he have to play that night? And then even after he got put into losers, he had to win 2 sets in grand finals. So it's like every little bit of energy conserved.
So that was going on in the green room. What about that walkout there?
All right, so the walkout there. I'm sure you guys watched.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they told us Goichi was next. Remember that?
Yes.
So Goichi's next. I think it was Goichi. I think it was Goichi. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, cool. So I guess we're next because they're doing the losers. So I guess that we're next.
Okay.
Yeah, because you
They
were match
said
3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But we were supposed to be match 4, is what I'm saying. Remember? Goichi started walking out and they showed the picture of Eita.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we're looking at the screen because
Yeah,
they're
like, wait a
playing
minute.
it.
Yeah.
And I saw Eita and I was like,
That's us now. It's
I'm
go
next.
time now.
I'm next.
Yeah.
I'm next.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
next.
do this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I was already prepped. I'm like, all right, I got a whole nother match. I'm gonna pick up my stick. I'm gonna go in the bathroom, not go to the bathroom, just stand there again.
Yep, just chill.
Just stand there again. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting, I'm good. And all of a sudden, you know, they come in, they say, you know, Goichi comes. So Goichi goes out, starts walking, whatever, and me and Eita are there, whatever. And then we look up and it's a picture of Eita, and I was like, start hyperventilating, I'm sweating.
Yep,
I was like,
all of this.
yeah. And then the guy comes in, he's like, Eita, come on, you're going. I'm like, so then Goichi comes running in like, oh, sorry. Eita's like, picks up the stuff.
I saw that. He's just on there.
Yeah, he picks up the stuff. He starts going out. He's like, Joe, get ready. You're next. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. So I
Like
get,
being thrown out the airplane.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you only got
yeah.
your parachute half on. You jumped out and they throw the parachute after
So
you.
honestly, I really had no time to even be nervous or
Yeah.
like I was like, that's it.
That's it. I gotta get out there. I gotta do what I gotta do.
So I just had my backpack on and I was like, all right, well, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. And I knew it was gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
One, because I understand that I was the only American, so I feel like any only American in a situation like that, of course, is going to get mad props. Like, I'm not going to say, "Oh my God, it's me." No, dude, it could have been anybody, and there would have been a big hoorah for that person. It's us against them at that point, no matter which way you slice it. It can be any person in the world.
Yeah.
But
It is great that it is
yeah.
Joe.
It-
I'm just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like, let's
it
just
was-
say
it
that.
was- yeah,
It's
it-
great that it is somebody that we've known and seen compete before, somebody that we've known
Thank
has
you.
won
Thank you.
Street Fighter V majors at that, you know, so it's like, oh, well, we have an American in, we have a contender in,
Yeah.
and thank God it's Joe, right? You know, that
Yeah,
kind of,
no, I
that's
hear you.
what I think
I
everybody
hear
was
you.
thinking, like, this
Yeah.
is the guy.
But
This-
even like when I was, because I remember I had the all access stuff, so I would like walk around the side
Yeah.
before, and people were screaming my name. I was like,
yeah.
hi. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just walking around, like I don't know, Smash was on or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm just walking around the side, and dudes in this certain section is screaming my name. I'm like, this is gonna be absolutely bonkers.
So I have to
gonna be
ask.
bonkers.
I mean, you know, as a child growing up and playing music, is that something you always kind of
Yes.
felt might happen one day as you'd be on stage with people screaming your name?
That's actually exactly what I mean. I've played a couple of shows, nothing like that. That's like saying I
played
play
a
in the
sold
bar.
out- you played a sold out Mandalay Bay.
That's that's what I'm saying. Like I've played shows. I guess it's just like fighting games. Like yeah, we've played in nice places, but not on that level, dude.
Yeah.
Not even close to that level.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah, I mean, you were probably one of the few, not just in top 8, but one of the few players out there, period, that looked like you could harness and leverage the energy of the crowd for yourself. Because when you walked out there, you know, you were like confident, high fives, you know, bro hugs everywhere, you know, and
The embrace with yipes.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
On the way in. On the way in there.
Dude, that was probably like one of the highlights of the whole night was seeing you guys, because I saw Yipes, and I was like, I got you, homie.
Yeah.
I got you, homie. And Yipes was like, I was like, don't worry, bro, I got you, brother, I got you.
That was so good to see.
that was like amazing,
huge.
dude. It really was amazing. Yeah, it really was. And I tried to, again, I didn't want to take too long a walk out there, but I wanted the crowd to know like how much I am about them. Like how appreciative I am of these people like cheering for me. That's why I was just giving random people hugs and slapping fives. I would have walked around the whole thing if I could. Seriously.
No time.
You know? I would have walked around the whole damn thing. I got on stage and looked at every corner of the stage just to be like, you know, like thank you guys, thank you. But I don't want to be like too, you know, I'm like I know we gotta play.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll get there later.
Yeah.
Right? We'll get to that
exactly, you go to each corner of the ring, hold the belt up, you know?
You know? In due time, we gotta wait for them to catch up.
Yeah. Once you actually had absorbed the crowd's energy now, and you know, I think you do that better than some of the other players who may not have been mentally prepared to have been on that stage. And then when you actually got into the match with Eita, you know, tell us about how the match went.
I remember losing the first game, and I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but I clearly remember doing it. Again, I had the bracelet on, right? And I remember playing it. I was trying to stay as calm and as cool as I possibly could. You saw it? You saw it? You saw it?
I said, oh, he's getting serious now. In my head, I was like, he's getting serious now.
I was playing.
He needs no distractions, nothing to get in way of the stick in the wrist.
And look, I'm not blaming it on that, but it's still something that like, when I play, I move everything out of the way of the screen. I'm like, I don't want to see this headset. I don't want to see this bottle of water.
No speakers.
I move everything out of the way. I move the wires. And I was playing, when I lost, I did that. I was like,
So I was like, okay.
I took the bracelet off,
I like that.
and I left it right there. And if I didn't litter, put it right in my backpack.
Yeah, there you go.
I put it right in my backpack. And then I remember playing, and I played Eita on Thursday night at the GameWorks thing, where it was me, Flash, and K-Brad versus Eno, Eita, and I forgot the other guy's name. Hakuman, something like that. And it was 5-4 Eita, but he won on some like whatever kind of stuff. So he won. But again, just as confident I was against Kazunoko, I'm like, I know I can beat this guy. No questions asked, I know I can beat him.
Such an important win.
In my in my head, the whole time, I was like, just give me one. I just need one. Like, I don't, look, I know I think I'm pretty good at the game. I'm not beating Infiltration in 2 sets. Could I reset maybe?
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen.
It could okay, yes. The chances are very slim of me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, am I going to win EVO? Possibly, I guess.
Yeah.
But
if everything works out perfectly, you can do it.
I could potentially do it. But at least give me this. Like, at least just give me this. And I got it. Look, I know how he plays. I already knew like what he wants to do, and I'm actually pretty comfortable fighting Ken. Pretty comfortable. I actually enjoy that match a little bit. I'm not
sick man.
you sir.
You sir are a sick man. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I get thrown off when characters take out that traditional Street Fighter element a little bit. You put me against Laura, you put me against Mika.
Yeah, it's true.
Because you're so used to playing your own game.
Exactly.
That when another character comes around, that forces you to play their game.
That was actually a huge problem for me in 4 because there were so many characters that took away what I know what Street Fighter is. You know what I'm saying? And I have a hard time adapting to it. I really do. So. Again, it was kind of like, okay, I can beat Ken. I know you want to run, you want to dance, you want to press buttons. That's -2. Stop it. You can't press another button. Stop. Stop. Don't run. It doesn't work. It's not safe. Don't run. So I was pretty confident against Eita, and I got it, man. I got it. While I was playing him, this is one of the questions I wanted to say again. And I said, don't forget. I remember playing. Whenever I would beat him, I would actually feel the crowd on my back.
Yes.
Like, because obviously, like my whole, like obviously the screen is in front of us, so you can't. But I can feel
thousands of people yelling at you.
I could feel the sound
15,000
hitting my back, dude. It was like kind of like a little bit of a vibration almost that I felt on my whole back. I was like, holy God, this is wild.
This is real.
Yeah,
This is really happening right now.
It was insane. It was absolutely insane, dude. Crazy.
Top 5 moments of your life?
Yeah, absolutely. No questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is super awesome. So,
Yeah, I mean-
you're up there, you're battling, like you said, after every round. Every round you won, every round you lost, you could feel the sadness of the crowd or the energy of it. Once you secured the victory against Eita, and you were popping off, walking around that stage, talking.
I did pop off.
You did. You popped off. You popped off. Talk a little bit about how you felt after you won immediately. Upon KO, once you saw that it did enough damage.
You say I didn't move? I was like, I'm not moving.
Nope.
I'm not moving.
Focused
Yep, I'm not
until
moving.
you saw boom, it
KO.
was
Yep.
done.
And make that sound. Boom.
Yeah. And then you were off the chair.
Yes.
Going nuts. Tell us a little. About that.
One, I didn't mean to disrespect Eita at all.
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing. And if you watch the tape, I go back to him, I hug him, I bow to him like 4 times. Like, I have the utmost respect for the Japanese, any player, any player at all, any player at all. But after I won, it was just like this huge weight. Like, I was like, oh, thank you.
You got the one.
Thank you. I got the one. I should have got 2. I could have gotten 2, but I played like a scrub.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's always next time. But as soon as I beat him, dude, it was just like this huge relief. Like, all right, I did it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're
I
solid.
made because dude, again, like I wanted to make sure I did what's right for us, not even for me. Like, I wanted to do what was right for us. Every person in the stadium, everybody at home watching. Anyone who doesn't even know, like, if you don't know, I know if we're here, no one in America is saying, I want the Ken player to win. Even if you don't know where Street Fighter is,
Correct.
they're all saying, I want that guy to win.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody.
So it was really just for everybody, man. Absolutely everybody.
How do you think, what was the response like from people back home, whether it be people that you grew up with? Were you getting hit up all of a sudden because it was on?
I had like people from high school, like, dude, you on TV? Some girl I went to high school with, dude, probably haven't spoken to her in like 6 years, 7 years probably. Randomly texted, says, hey, it's me. She said her name, but I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
She said, hey, it's, I don't know, me. She said, I'm at a bar right now, and you're on TV. What is going on?
Explain.
Yeah. I was like, well, here's what's going on.
Right,
you know, I'm a nerd. I'm gonna tell you.
A lot of us are coming out of the closet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
I mean, that was appropriate.
Yeah.
There was one guy in particular from back home that when he heard the news, booked a ticket and flew all the way across the country to see you play.
He did. Made me cry on national television, that bastard.
Hey. Well, I can tell you what, he definitely made
There were a lot of
1.5 more people.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a good thing. It was a good thing the cameras were not on. Like, as soon as he showed up and you guys embraced after your victory, and Ryan, you were down there as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at Seth, and I was looking at Seth, and I was like, "Don't you? Not yet, not yet." He was already like this. He took his glasses off. He was already wiping. And I was like, "No, please stop." So.
That was, well, as soon as I got top 8, now remind you, this is like 12 or 11 o'clock here.
Yeah.
So it's like
2 a.m.
2, 3 back home.
Yeah.
So I didn't call him John, my good partner John Gallagher, who runs ECT with me. Yeah. So John's like, I'm calling you Dad. I'm like, all right, call him.
Yeah.
I was gonna call him in the morning.
Yeah.
So he calls him. He's like, oh, that's great, Joe. Good job. I'm so proud of you. And my dad, again, super proud. That's honest. He's always very proud of me, very proud of what I've done and everything else. Very proud of the scene in general, because he's seen it when we were just playing in arcades and malls and stuff. So he kind of knows the transition on how far it's come. So we told him. He and John started texting without me knowing, because I had no idea that my dad was coming. Not a single clue. no idea. So they started talking, and my dad's like, you tell me when he's playing, I'm gonna be there. Now my dad was on vacation. We live in New York, obviously. My dad was on vacation visiting my sister in Tampa. So he left my sister in Tampa to come there.
Whoa.
Yeah, plot thickens.
Whoa.
Yeah, the plot thickens.
Your dad left, skipped out early on vacation.
Yeah, he skipped that early to come.
See his son play
to come out there.
on the
Yeah,
grandest of stages.
yeah. It was. I remember after I went to the thing, and he was on the bottom of the stage pointing at me, and I was like, "What is this guy doing here?"
You saw him,
What is
right?
it?
You
Yep,
saw him while you
yep.
were playing?
No.
Oh.
When I was done, I saw him playing.
Oh, okay.
When I was done and I started to walk up the stage, I got my bag and stuff like that, and he was on the
man.
bottom of the stairs where I was gonna walk up, pointing at me, and I was like,
Oh no, I can't handle this right now, not right now.
it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. So he hugs me and he walks over, and of course I started tearing a little bit and stuff like that. But again, this is a guy that watched me push a milk crate up to an SNK machine and stand up and put in a quarter to play Fatal Fury 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
He's seen the progress.
he's
seen everything from the
he's
beginning.
seen everything. So it was like going back in time, man. Like he watched me play in these like arcades, and now he's watching me play in the biggest stage that we've ever been on.
Yeah.
So it's like this wild circle, man. Crazy transition, and he was there. So
Who would have seen it coming?
not me, dude. Not me. Trust me. Not me.
Well, that's, I mean, I think you guys kind of stole the show because that was, to me, that's something that resonated not just with the ESPN broadcast team, but it resonated with everybody who was watching at home on TV.
Dare we say with the world?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Easy with that W word.
Yeah, no, sorry. I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to use it at all around you. But now I have to say it. I have to let you know.
you don't have to play Street Fighter to understand the feels
Yeah.
and understand what that means to a father and a son. So that was awesome. And then,
Yeah,
and then you went back up there.
Yukodan.
Yeah. Yukon.
It's all right. I
Mirror
know.
match.
Yeah, I know how upset.
But
I can
really-
imagine you got to be upset because that was your match to win.
It haunts me.
Yeah, that was definitely your match to win.
It haunts me. I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be driving
Yeah.
at work and I'll be like,
Yeah.
randomly.
Yeah,
It'll be like 2 in the afternoon. I'll be like,
Yep.
oh my God.
And it's honestly, it's gonna haunt you until you play him again.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna stick with you until you
Yeah.
play him again, and that's when it
Oh,
goes away. When
God.
you get that run back, and then you beat him and like, yep,
Yeah.
I can do this.
It was 2-0 and I brought it back.
Yeah, I know.
3-2.
I
It was
know.
2-0.
It was.
We saw it.
Yeah, we watched.
Yeah, we watched.
We were there watching.
We were there.
A couple of things. I can count on one hand how many times I've played the mirror match, never mind a mirror match of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? Never mind that.
Huh.
I can honestly count on one hand how many matches I've played.
That's great.
Because I really don't play online. I just kind of play like in a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've honestly played probably 4 or 5 I can think about. Maybe. And again, not like I'm playing. That's a top level Japanese match player who made it to top 8 in America. You know what I'm saying?
Third
He's not
place
a
at
he's not a slouch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a couple things I didn't do. I didn't use bazooka knee for anti-air. And that's something that I have to do. I have to remember to bazooka knee. Infiltration does it a lot too. He uses bazooka knee for positioning. Like if someone's jumping over him at a close range, he just forward leg kick and he's out.
Yep.
They don't have to take the cross up, whatever's happening after. Yeah. I didn't use, and I was thinking about it, and Yipes was screaming it at me too. And I tried. It's so weird sitting there playing. It just doesn't process quick enough. It just really doesn't process quick enough. And you see the match different when you're playing, when you're sitting there, than when you go home and watch it. You see it. It's like a different match. It's like a different match. You're like, what am I doing?
Yeah. What? Why?
Yeah. What am I doing? It's and that's what some people don't understand. Also, there's always critics like, oh yeah, he could have did this. When you sit in the chair, dude.
Don't listen to the chair.
When you sit in that chair and you're rubbing shoulders with homeboy, and there's 13,000 people.
The only chair critics you listen to are the ones that have, possibly, been in that situation, have gone in world championships, etc. Basically, Justin. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I lost, and that was it. That was the end.
Well, that was the end of your EVO 2016 run, but it's not the end of L.I. Joe.
Oh, no. Now it's time to step it up again.
You know, now that you have achieved your goals with getting on that grand stage at the Mandalay Bay, you have,
What a stage.
you know, brought victory to America, to Joe.
The dub.
One of the greatest feats in the world. What is next? How are you looking at for your future with this community?
Well, now my next focus is obviously Capcom Cup.
Okay.
I don't have too many points. I think I'm like 33rd. The
Right,
last
but
time.
that's on the global leaderboard.
Yeah.
You don't need to necessarily be high on the global leaderboard to be higher in a different, the regional.
We have to look. I have to really look. I want to see. I was telling him before. I want to get a calendar.
Yeah.
I want to look at every single weekend.
Yeah.
I want to know who's going.
Yeah.
I want to know where it is. I want to see if I can take off for work.
Yeah.
Because like now that I'm close. I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? So why not take it all the way and really try to be a part of Capcom Cup? And even if I get there, dude, and go 0-2, which I hope I don't do, I would just again be happy enough that I was there with the only 32 other players in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I was one of those two, man. I mean, again, what else the X for? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so if I can do that, man, I'd be extremely grateful if I can get there. So that's the next step, is that, and just kind of sort of riding the wave, man.
Nice.
Using it as positive, the most positive way that I could, to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hope I did us justice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thank me. Like honestly, like you kind of said it before. Like if it was gonna be somebody, man, I'm actually pretty glad it was you.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people gave me that credit, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because it's I don't know. It's just with me for sure, like tremendously. So just to hear that from a lot of my, my guys, man, it's like my other family, seeing these people for the last 8 years of my life, to have someone be like, dude, like, thank you. Like, you definitely did your thing and you did us good and stuff like that. And that's all I really care about, man. So, again, riding that wave and hoping I can continue to do good and bring more people in the community. Like, people tweet me all the time, like, dude, me and my dad, my mom was watching. I don't know Street Fighter, but that was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I just bought a stick.
Yeah.
Someone was like, yo, Joe should get 60% of the money that I just bought Street Fighter and a stick.
Nice, there it is.
Yeah. Like a lot of people connected, and I think that's the most important. Like the first time today, I was telling him, he asked me how has anyone ever said anything to you yet? And I'm like, you know what, funny you asked that. As soon as I got off the plane here, some random, he was like a dad, him and his wife and his kid. He walked past me and he stopped and turned around and was like, I know you.
And you're like, from New York?
I was like, yeah, I'm from New York. He was like, I've seen you before. And that was like the first one that someone, I completely, again, out of the demographic.
Yep.
Wasn't like, you can tell that guy plays games. No, it was just completely out of the demographic. He was probably hanging out in some bar and was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So it worked, man. It definitely worked. It opened some ears and people will watch and that weren't really watching before, and I think that's really important.
Well, I hope you continue to ride this wave.
Yeah, man.
I think it'll, we're gonna continue to, serve the people out there. I think it'll continue to work for Ryan. It'll continue to work for me and Joe.
Joe? You know what? It's really funny that you say that, Mike.
What?
Because when we had this conversation
Oh, God.
years ago, 7 years ago,
7 years ago?
Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Show the footage. Show the footage. Show the footage.
Yeah.
it's interesting because I think it's kind of
You knew you were gonna get this.
I knew it.
You knew this was coming.
It's kind of worked for all of us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think me and Mike, speaking of shooting loads early, me and
At our age, we're shooting blanks now.
Yeah.
We're just
Old men.
We're just shooting dust.
I mean, if you watch the conversation that we had years ago, it worked. I said it would work for me and Mike, and it did. Unfortunately, we were just years too early, and if we would have just sat back,
I had to start.
if we would have sat back and played lame like Joe
Just play.
for 7 years, it could have been us up there. In a parallel universe.
There's that word again. There's in a
Joe
parallel
would have
universe.
been in the dot suit.
Exactly. In a parallel universe, Joe was like, guys,
Yeah.
there's something here. And then Joe went off to, do stuff, make moves for years and years. And then Gootecks and Mike Ross get up there.
Grand finals, Gootecks and Mike Ross.
Yes, but instead, in this reality, Joe sat back,
nice,
working his grown-ass man job, stacking his chips. Gootecks and Mike Ross went over too early. Now we got all this. Now we've moved on to politics. Throw our name into the hat.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, we become politicians now.
Yeah, we're politicians now. Yeah. But you, Joe, now.
We had to bust your balls.
It's fine. I love it. I love it.
But it's better.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
All the wins.
Everything worked out perfectly, and I wouldn't change any of it.
No, definitely not. I mean, yeah, Mike, you.
We're out.
All the wins.
We all are here.
All the wins.
Pound.
None of them mattered until this one happened.
Nothing else mattered until Mandalay Bay. Yeah.
Damn. I don't think any of us knew quite what a big deal
I
was.
didn't. Shirley didn't. You guys had some. I didn't have any of that.
Got the tinfoil hat.
Yeah. I had nothing.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's okay. None of it mattered.
Yeah.
Until last weekend.
And just imagine 5 years from now.
Yes.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you can start to see it. Start to see it, Joe.
Yeah.
See
Do you
it.
see it now?
See it.
See it, Joe.
Do you see it now? It took longer than expected.
Yeah. But it happened
But
right
maybe
on
it's
time.
big. Yeah,
It
but
happened right on time.
But now it's starting to happen.
I hope they're saying, what are these crazy
you guys
loons talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
Well, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your
guys,
EVO
thank you.
experience with us.
Thank you.
I mean, I think so many people out there, whether they were fighting game fans or not, whether they were L.I. Joe fans before or not, when they saw you up there, they were like,
They were sold.
I get it.
Yep.
I get it now.
Yep.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
On all your success.
Thank you very, very much, guys. Seriously. I appreciate it. I love you guys too, by the way.
I love you too, guys.
Love you too,
Absolutely.
Joe. Happy for
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Thank you.
We're glad it's you too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, it could be anybody.
Could have been anybody. Yes, it really could have been anybody.
But it's
But I
better
got
that
it.
it was you.
All right, thank you guys
Cool.
for watching. Enjoyed our little chat here with Joe.
Where can people go for more Joe?
Oh my God. Twitter, right? This is Li Joe on Twitter. I believe my Twitch is also the same. I think everything's the same thing as This is Li Joe.
is Li
Everything. It's everything. This is Li Joe. Yes, sir. That's
sure
it.
you guys
Everything.
follow him
Twitter,
right now.
Facebook, Twitch. I think that's it. I don't have an Instagram or anything like that. I can't just take pictures. I'm too lazy.
We'll teach you how to set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take pictures.
Post it.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank
for
you, guys.
watching.
Thank you.